Hey, requested, approve. So, yeah, everything got stuck and stream got through. Well,
Okay,
Twitter.
we're back. We're back. It's all right.
Yeah, we'll probably need to find something better, but the problem is the community is here.
Yeah, but we can like once I had my own personal StreamYard account. That's the thing I told you about. I will have a business one soon, so we'll have it properly done because it can stream to Twitter, it can stream to
Oh,
YouTube, it can stream to everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that because people are quite
Mm-hmm.
passive anyway. So next time we'll use
Mm-hmm.
StreamYard or something like this. We'll have
Yeah.
videos and hello, Nadinda. And by the way, Nadinda, if you want to ask a question, just raise a hand. And because in this app, while we're
Yep.
using it, everybody can get a mic. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, or no.
Feel free.
Yeah, feel free so to ask questions. There's no such thing as stupid question. Um, so yes is there. So I'm not sure where you lost me, but what I was saying is that yes, you're in. And another thing I don't like about these Twitter streams is that if I leave or something happens, then the stream will get closed as
Mm-hmm.
well. Maybe the app hanged and that's why it got closed. I don't know. So the other thing was that people, the thing I don't like about hackathons, and if anybody wants to speak, you can raise a hand. Is that this is the name? It's same as a Code Ninja. So because it looks like hacker, people think that they need to be unbelievably
Mm-hmm.
cool to enter it.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, even this one, I think which one is in the screen, RSI and Women Who Code one. So besides hackathon itself, which was everybody can do presentation, right? And by the way, there was like first we made an application, and then we realized that actually they had like a default task. So yes, you could do something what you want for homeless people, but there was like a default task to implement, and I completely missed it. My bad. But besides that, they had a stream of like talks from different companies, like Sneak. They had a capture the flag challenge. I think it was them, or maybe not. But when you come to these hackathons, you can expect that sometimes the companies will be talking there in a more interactive manner, and they will be answering your questions. And for example, Sneak capture the flag. What Sneak does, they analyze your security, like they help you to search for vulnerabilities and fix them. So these are quite useful skills. And
Nikita, you disappeared.
so, and you can check for like on this one moment dev post hackathons. I'll type the link here. Dev post hackathons. You can also check which prizes are there, and you can check which is very important, especially this day. You can put your location there, and then you'll see only hackathons which are available for you. Because, for example, if I have friends from all over the world, right? So I don't I help people. So yeah, I help people. So like the person might be in States, person might be in Mexico, person might be in India, person might be in Ukraine, person might be in Russia, person might be in Kazakhstan. I don't care. Like as long as the person is good at heart, person might be in Estonia, Central Africa. But what I don't want to do, I don't want people to tell that, oh, come to this hackathon, and then they cannot access it because there's
Yeah.
some politics. Like Brazil, for example, a lot of hackathons, the ones I've seen, they sometimes they say that like Brazil cannot participate. I don't know why,
Wow, that's
but
strange.
Yeah, this
yeah,
was
but
what we were talking about actually, because like as I understood, one organizer told me that just because in case the team that won this hackathon, right, is from these restricted countries, so they cannot send them prizes or money or something like that.
yeah. So
Hmm.
currently it is like I'm looking for career hacks, productivity tools hackathon. Uh, Brazil, Crimea, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Quebec, Russia, and Syria.
Yeah, it's like standard,
Yep.
I think. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Sorry, can I please ask about automation of this
Yep.
work hackathon, because you kindly offer some advice about
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Maybe you can repeat, please. What did you say?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I during my consultancy career, I've seen so many companies who tried to automate things which are related to human communication.
I hope
It's
I'm
like
still
you
here
know
because it
there
might
is a
be my
proverb.
internet connection is like.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
internet
am I
connection is
back?
back. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So yeah, there
Yeah.
are so many companies who want to make things much easier where things should not be easy. It's like there is this proverb that human support in banks and other places is now a VIP service, because usually it's an automated chat bot of some sort. So some companies have managers who are either too busy or who are not well trained to communicate with their employees. And those companies, they start introducing things like automated script-based one-on-one or automated 360 review, and then things go south, I would say, because people tend to value proper communication. It's like what you mentioned, that when you're gathering a team, you first need to get to know them. You first need to understand who they are, what their motivation is. If they're actually saying truth, or maybe they are lying, you will notice that anyway. And automated things, they can't capture all the nuances of communication, and so there are only certain things which can be automated. I suggest we just if you
sorry,
tell
my
me,
internet connection is like.
if
It's
you
back
tell me
now. My
later,
Wi-Fi is working. Apparently, it wasn't.
if you tell
You are
me later,
on
Yaroslava,
mute.
about things
I
like that,
think.
let's talk.
Vitaly, you're on mute.
Yep.
I think.
No, I'm not.
Nikita, I can hear him well. Maybe it's better.
Oh, you can
It's
hear
your
him.
it's your lag.
Yeah, all good.
Because my app is showing that he's on mute. Okay, cool. Then you keep
Thank you so
speaking.
much. All good. Thanks.
Yep. So do come. Let's talk.
Okay, so you think that it's better not to it's better. Yeah,
Now
sorry.
you're muted.
Yeah, my
Yep.
earphones died just now. Yeah, so it's better to automate.
It's better to automate.
So it's better to automate processes after onboarding, right?
Let's discuss it, because usually, like, not usually, your goal is to quickly assemble a team, as far as I understand, and to assure to some percentage of predictability that this team will not collapse, but rather they would collaborate properly. In order to do that, if you choose any automated form to compose the team, let's say you have an automated CV parsing tool or whatever, it means that the potential rate of errors will be higher. Because we humans, we use symbolic language whenever we are communicating. I'm telling you, I'm not sure, red balloon, and you picture red balloon from your childhood. You're not suddenly guessing what I really mean. So whenever you have things in writing, there is even more communication loss. Whenever you have things automated, there is even more communication loss and more information loss. So if you want to capture together a proper team, you would have to do it in a normal human way.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you. Yeah, that's interesting.
Well, you're welcome.
Yes, so friends, I think we can. So if you want, we can speak forever, but I suggest that like 10 more minutes, and then maybe we wrap up.
Sure.
Because next time we'll come prepared with like with the proper tools, and then what we can do, we can we can try this Yard thing,
yeah,
and we'll see how it goes, because people can ask comments.
Yep.
And I can find a way to send the sound to the Twitter space using the emulator. I think I can do that, and I think that will work. and then
Yep.
people, yeah, we'll see that. I don't want to overcomplicate. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And the next stream we can advertise to
too
have
many
more people.
VPNs, and I prefer simple stuff.
Yeah, cool. Sounds great.
Super cool.
10 minutes from now, because I cannot hear Vitaly.
Wow, that's strange. Yaroslava,
So I only hear what you say.
what do you do for a living? Are you a software developer?
I'm a QA. I used to be a QA engineer, but then I finished classes of programming for Java, and then I realized that I really I enjoy creating teams, do project management work. I finished classes for project management, and now I am like looking for opportunities as project manager, or communicator, or something like that.
Nice, nice.
Thank
Good
you
luck
so
with
much.
that. That's
Thank
cool.
you. What about you?
Oh, I've been doing 13 years of JavaScript development.
Cool.
Then I switched to managerial roles. Then I became a mentor. So I teach engineering managers. I consult companies on software development process and HR. And I'm also a developer advocate for the last year and a half.
Oh, cool. You're very experienced. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of experience, yes.
Great.
Nikita, do you participate in hackathons?
Nikita, are you with us?
Yep, always.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard the question. Have you ever participated in hackathons?
Yeah, with Yasser, I participated in one, and also then I helped team Yasser was running, but like
nice.
I was helping two teams. Okay, there were two dedicated team. One run by Yasser and one run by my friend from India. Sorry, what was his name? I'm autistic. I'm really bad with name. Akshay Kumar, I think it was him. And it was quite fun because, so what happened is that it's like already late at night, and then Akshay contacts me and says that, Nikita, we need help, we are stuck. So the topic was of hackathon was medical help the doctors. I think Yas mentioned it, and so they had no ideas. So I joined the space, and what I really respected, and in this case, like there are no ideas. What they did, they took rest in turns. So two people like slept or something for an hour, while two others was thinking or something. So I came and I said, look, guys, this is an American hackathon, right? And you're from India, so I will never buy that people in America, however smart and good feeling and everything, that they know Indian healthcare problems as well as you do. And also, I will never ever buy that Indian healthcare doesn't have problems. So give me one thing, something extremely small and simple to fix, which really, really, really drives you mad at Indian hospitals. And then one of them was like immediately, it took like 5 seconds. He's like, oh, queues. My grandmother is old and I don't want her to send in a queue for like 4 hours when it's hot. Cool. So now we need a mobile app for queues, because apparently, for example, in States, this problem, I think it was solved. In UK, well, to some degree, it is solved because you can come in and then, well, you get this order and you can sit and wait. Not the best, but still, and you can register to doctor. But like in India, apparently, in their case, it was not the case. So when you're doing hackathon, it's not as much about, as I saw, not as much about languages. It's about your will and about to do something, and it's about you knowing your experience. So, for example, that team with Akshay, they were ignoring the stuff they already know and nobody else does in this hackathon, which gave them an edge. So Yasi did similar thing. I think Yasi's mother is a doctor, so Yasi went to the expert and asked like, what you don't like. And the moment your problem is not artificial, the moment there is a real problem, it becomes much easier for the team to unite around something which is worth fixing. So with Yasis, I think it was an applications to search for medicine or something like this for specific ones without mistakes. So maybe yes, I can tell about it more.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Nikita. Yes, actually, it was an app for doctors. So just because my mom is a doctor, and it was easy to ask her to be our expert at Hackathon, and like we asked her what app can help her with her daily activities, and she said that she always struggle with finding, just because there are a lot of new medicines, and it's they're always like it's a lot of adjustment to prescription for the medicines, and it's better to recheck this like this stuff about medicine before prescribing this to a kid. And she always check it, and it took so long to go to website, then find this medicine, then find the right field, like I don't know, like maybe quantity of the tablets or something like that. And we created an application where she just type the name of the medicine, and after a few seconds she can see this medicine with the only decent information, without advertisement, without any irrelevant information.
So you queried some API, right?
Yes.
Nice. And it also helps with generics, as far as I understand.
Helps with what?
With generics, where the drug has a different name but the same substance inside.
Yes.
Right. Nice. Lovely.
Yeah. It was very interesting. And on this hackathon, actually, we had a really nice guy, Daniel. Nikita connected us, and he was a junior developer, and we had a senior developer there as well. And it was really nice experience for both of them to work in a pair, and to help each other to create something nice and meaningful.
Actually, I've just realized that participating in hackathons might be a good idea for people to explore different domains. It's like you mentioned medicine or healthcare or aviation or anything. Might be interesting.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I never thought about it, but you are right, actually. I don't think I will come across medicine if I wasn't involved in this hackathon. So
Yeah. Joining pharmaceutical companies is quite a torture, usually.
Yeah. And actually, after every hackathon we have a demo video, and I post this demo on my YouTube channel. And after some time, I just checked the number of views on every hackathon of every app, and I can see that medical apps is really like super successful. It's twice or three times more views for them than for other apps.
Well, people get sick all the time, right? It's what they joke about, that business on funerals and business on healthcare is going to be always present.
Yes, I guess that's true. Yes. That's interesting.
And another plus of the hackathons is that for the juniors, you finally get to play together. You finally get to work in a team. Even though the hackathon work might not resemble what you're going to witness in a product company or an outsourcing company, but still you learn how to work with others. Because I've seen so many junior developers who were just learning on their own individually, and then struggling to be onboarded, struggling to work with others, being afraid to ask things, being afraid to come along as stupid. Like, I'm asking this question. Am I stupid to ask this question? I'd rather not ask. I'd rather go read and waste all the time possible.
Yeah. I think you're right. It can be a great solution for juniors too. Yeah.
What's the motivation for the senior developers there? What do you think?
I think maybe it's like they're curious about it. Also, for guys, it can be ego. Maybe for girls as well. also a lot of people just really want to build something meaningful and something that they will choose to build, not what they were told on
Right.
daily basis.
That's so sad. Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
sad that people at work don't have this opportunity. That's super sad.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, it's a really nice atmosphere inside the team. It's very friendly, very, I don't know, positive. And after taking part in hackathons, I realized that it's such a cool idea to build a startup, to work together and just develop your own application that you believe in. So it's really cool.
True. It's true. It's a great idea, and yet I would say that having seen so many startups, and I've seen possibly 20 that I worked with,
Cool.
it's a super hard thing to build, and it's super nervous thing to build to have your own startup. My CEO, he said that for the last 3 years, the number of days he slept 8 hours was minimal. Because he's worried all the time. And it's not just him that he feeds now. It's also all his employees too. Well, not feeds, yes, but pays. And so, I mean, no employee would stay in a company if they don't pay him, right? So every employee will leave. So it's very tough if the future of the startup depends just on your decisions. So it is hard. It's a very interesting idea, yes, especially if you have funding or a few apartments to rent or a few apartments to sell to start the business. But yeah, it's tough.
So they're worried mostly about the money, right?
And about the future of the product, let's see what was the Twitter client that recently got banned from Twitter API, Twitter Deck or some other client. So there was some Twitter app which was quite successful, and it just got banned by Musk. That's it. So their business will potentially go bankrupt.
That's
It's
sad.
tough. Yeah, it is sad, but all the business is like war, so it is quite tough.
Yeah, that's.
But again, if you have a few millions of dollars for a couple of years, why not try?
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's for me, I guess it's easier to find an investor or something like that, if it's even possible.
It is possible, but quite tough again, especially now with the recession in the US coming. There is much less money in the market now.
I see.
But it's interesting, yeah. Like participating in a startup is definitely a very interesting job, because I've worked for enterprise, I've worked for small product companies, but working in a startup, and I work for Case, which is a company which builds a test management system. So it's the most interesting place of work I've ever had, because I can do pretty much anything I'm good at. There is no job description telling me you have to do only this or that. No, you can do whatever you want, whichever you can help the company with.
Yeah, sounds amazing.
It does, yes.
And also it's a lot of experience and functionality.
Because I currently have 3 roles in one company. I'm a developer advocate, a mentor for my engineering managers, and HR.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you have a time for rest?
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah. To get wrapped up, right, Nikita?
Nikita, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you, but I can only hear you, Jesse. So there's a problem with the sub. So yeah.
Okay.
But it sounds like you're having fun.
Yeah.
But I think
so.
we
Yeah,
should
shall we close the space and then maybe next weekend meet in the morning? Like
yeah, why not?
Well, it's earlier, 3 hours earlier. I don't want to make it too early for you, but let's say if it's maybe 9 hours, like St. Petersburg time, we shall make
Yeah, sure.
like 6 a.m. UTC +0. Well, we'll need to think. We'll
Yep.
just think
Yeah,
when everybody's available, and because the idea is that we'll do 1 week we'll do one in the morning, and 1 week we'll do one in the evening. So people
Sure.
from both sides of the globe. But to be honest, currently I don't see too many people coming. Maybe because most of my auditory they're in India, and it's late for them, and Central Africa, and so we can do something at midday on Saturday or Sunday.
Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
midday would be nice.
Super cool. Well, thank you,
Let's
everyone.
see.
Then.
Yeah, so we'll do the test one, and then not the test one, just normal one. And
Yep.
yeah, so I will wait for Vitaly and his friends
Yep.
to
Cool.
come with proposal.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
It
you
was
very
nice
much,
meeting you.
guys. It's nice to meeting you. Thank you for interesting talk, and have a good
Thank you.
night and
You
day.
too.
Don't forget to follow each other.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
Okay, and on
Thank
LinkedIn
you.
as well, maybe, because like, well,
Cool. Thank you so much, Nikita.
Thank you,
thank you.
folks. See you.
See
Have a
you.
good
See you,
night.
guys.
We can make a screenshot on the phone. Yay! Done.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Done.
Cool.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.